What are intergovernmental transfers for state budget deficits? Have you ever wondered how states manage to balance their budgets, especially during tough economic times? One important tool they use is intergovernmental transfers. So, what exactly are these transfers, and how do they help with state budget deficits? Intergovernmental transfers are funds that move from one level of government to another. This often means money flowing from the federal government to state governments or from states to local governments. These transfers play a key role in addressing budget deficits. They provide financial support to help balance the gap between what a government earns and what it spends. When we talk about state policies and laws, intergovernmental transfers are essential for managing fiscal imbalances. These imbalances happen when a government cannot raise enough revenue to meet its spending needs. There are two main types of imbalances to consider. First, we have vertical fiscal imbalances. This occurs when a state has significant spending responsibilities but limited ability to collect taxes. For example, a state may need to fund education and health care but lacks the tax authority to cover those costs. Second, there are horizontal fiscal imbalances. These refer to differences in financial capacity among states. Some states may have more resources than others, leading to disparities in how they can fund public services. Intergovernmental transfers help to correct these imbalances. They redistribute funds, allowing states facing budget deficits to meet their spending obligations without resorting to excessive borrowing or cutting essential services. There are two main types of intergovernmental transfers relevant to state budget deficits. The first is general-purpose transfers. These funds come without specific spending requirements, giving states the flexibility to address budget shortfalls or other priorities. The second type is specific-purpose transfers. These funds are designated for certain programs, like Medicaid or education. States must meet specific conditions to receive these funds, ensuring they are used for their intended purposes. In practice, states often depend on these transfers to fill budget gaps, especially during economic downturns. For instance, federal funds can be matched with state funds in programs like Medicaid. This partnership helps sustain health programs without increasing state deficits. State laws and policies guide how these transfers are received and used. They ensure compliance with federal regulations and align with state budget processes. States may also create laws to manage how these funds are distributed within state agencies or to local governments, maintaining accountability. Over time, the role of intergovernmental transfers has changed but remains vital for state budgets. Transfers to local governments from states make up a significant part of state spending. Federal transfers to states help stabilize finances and support public services. In summary, intergovernmental transfers for state budget deficits are structured financial flows that help correct fiscal imbalances. They supplement state revenues, enabling states to meet their spending responsibilities effectively.